Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. Today we'll learn how to create a neon text in Photoshop. So let's start. We'll start with a blank document. Go to File, New, make it 2000 by 2000 and 300 ppi. Fill it with a dark color. I'll choose black. Now write your favorite quote or something, whatever you want to write. Once you're happy with the typography, we can start working on adding the So I'm very much satisfied with the typography here. So let's start working on turning this into a neon text. Okay, so first of all we have to understand this, that whenever you see the neon lights and all, they are very thin, right? They are not solid, either they are outline or they are very thin. So here if you see U and SEEH, it's very thick, right? So first of all we have to turn this into an outline. So what we'll do, we'll select U. Let's create a duplicate layer so that we can have the original one just in case if we need it. Right click on it and select convert to shape. Done. Go to the shape tool, disable the fill option and enable the stroke option. So for this, let's start choosing color as well here. I will go with red and just increase the stroke as per your choice. This is fine. Seeking also, I think it's very thick, so we will do the same thing here. Just duplicate the layer, right click on it, convert to shape, go to shape tool, disable fill, enable the stroke option, choose your favorite color and add stroke to it. This is fine. Same we'll do with SEEH. Duplicate the layer, right click, convert to shape, go to shape tool, disable the fill, add stroke. Okay, now we'll do the same with the topmost layer. Duplicate it, right click, convert to shape, go to shape tool, disable fill, add stroke to it. 3 pixel would be great. Okay, so or maybe we can play around with different colors. So let's do that. For what you, I'll go with blue. Okay, for SEEH I'll select maybe yellow or cyan. Yeah, cyan is fine. If seeking is red, you will turn it we will turn it green. Okay, now let's start the process layer by layer. So we will start with the topmost layer. Just duplicate it, Let's zoom in first. Just duplicate it. Right click on the beneath layer and select rasterize. Now go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Zoom out a little and see how it is looking. This is great, but the intensity of glow is very less. So what we'll do, we'll duplicate the layer twice, play with the opacity. You can add more blur to it. Just add more blur. Okay, with the SEEH layer, go to SEEH, create a copy, select the untitled layer, right click on it, rasterize, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, add more blur to it, and create one more layer. That's too much of light. Okay, we'll do the same with this layer. Just duplicate, right click, rasterize, filter, blur, reduce the intensity, create a duplicate layer. We'll do the same with you. Just duplicate it, right click, rasterize, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Just create two more layers of it. So we are getting overall structure of it. This is looking very harsh. Let's make it smooth, add more blur to it. Just a duplicate. Yeah, that's fine. Now what we'll do, we will add the same effect to these lines. It's here, duplicate it, right click, rasterize, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Just duplicate the layer, reduce the opacity. Do the same with this layer. Sorry, duplicate it, rasterize it, add blur to it, create one more duplicate layer. So now we are very much done, but to make it more realistic, what we will do, first of all, let's group these layers. We will add more light to each text. Just create an empty layer. We'll start with here. Make sure the opacity is 100%. Select the blue color and draw a straight line. Make sure you only put the line on the text. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. That's done. We will add the same to SEEH. Create a new empty layer. Select the color. But in this case, what we will do, we will just put dots like this. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and reduce the opacity. Same we will do with the seeking. Just an empty layer, select a brush, select the color, reduce the size, one line, another line, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and same we'll do with the final layer. Maybe we should reduce the opacity of this layer, create an empty layer, select the green color, increase the size and just draw along the text. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and reduce the opacity. So we are pretty much done here. I think we should add some more light to the topmost layer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any doubts or questions in the comment box below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.